when you start vtubing, you must be prepared for failure. It's gonna take you, if you're starting out by yourself, no connections or anything. I mean, be prepared for utter failure. It's gonna take time. You even have moderate success, unless you're super talented. But, every talent, sports or whatever, takes a certain amount of skill. VTubing does take a skill. If you can talk fast, talk for hours, have a quick wit, you are tailor-made for VTubing. If you are not one of those, well, you're gonna have to deal with other things. Be prepared for failure. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, I mean, when things don't go right, you're just gonna have to understand that you may not be good enough. But more than likely, you're doing things wrong. You know what you need before you even start. You need a good computer. I had an old computer and I was 5 years old. I've been saving my money for 5 years. I'm a waitress. I could put a little aside for my new PC. And when the 4090 graphics card came out, I said, this is what I want. This will keep me in Dutch for the next 3-4 years. So, I understood that it was big and that my PC, it wasn't good enough to even hold the card. So I got a new PC too. And so I got a very updated system. That helped. You don't need that, but boy, does that help. You need to get a lot of tech. You have to be knowledgeable in it. OBS, it looks intimidating, but you have to learn it. You have to learn about a lot of things. Plus, you have to understand the market you're going to. Now, I studied YouTube. So a lot of YouTubers, a lot of VTubers, I learned from a lot of them. But tell you something, that wasn't enough. See, Polly, I've had 90 videos, and I'm getting a little bit of success. But boy, it's been hard learned. It's been a lot of punches I didn't need to take. I just started looking at Twitch. Yeah. Hard to believe. It's only about 3 full months ago that I joined X. Yes, it's hard to believe. Gee, Polly, shouldn't have done that before. You're right, I should have done that before. That's what you should be doing right now. Are you on X? We need to get on X. You on Twitch? We need to get on Twitch. You better study YouTube. You gotta either watch, but who do you like? Who you want to be? Watch them. What do they do? Go on Twitch. What streamers are doing well? And some are very good, but a lot of them are not. I do political commentaries, but I'm branching out to other things too. Because that will get you only a certain amount of views. Other things get you more views. What the market is, well, you have to slide into it. These are things that, you have to know before you even start. Let me tell you something. That computer, how well do you know it? You're going to be adding microphones to it, cameras to it. You're going to be attached to OBS. I use CapCut as an editor. These all have to work together. But often they don't. Matter of fact, the morning I did this, Microsoft apparently did an update. They seemed to have changed a few settings. It took me an hour and a half to get this right now. That's one of the problems. If you think you're going to set up, I'll tell you right now, when you set something up, make sure you do it 45 minutes in advance. Because otherwise, there's probably something went wrong. So I like VTubing. But you know what they say about VTubers? But 100 years ago, actors were thought to be prostitutes, whores, and vagabonds. Now, of course, it's a superstar profession. Well, that's what they think of now, of VTubers. What kind of people come with their faces? I mean, tramps, whores, undesirables? No. But it's like to cover our faces. I mean, I believe in time, everyone's going to have an avatar. That the virtual world will expand, and everyone will be someone else in the internet. And that's coming. Those Luddites to think there won't be that way, I got news for you. History's gonna march on. Technology's gonna run right over you. But, till then. So, now you want to I tell you what. If you're a girl who's very pretty, got a nice bust line, you're a handsome guy, you're the big jocko types, you got a very big personality. You don't need to be a VTuber, be yourself. But I just talked about maybe 5% of the people. The rest of us slobs, better off being VTubers. No, also, there's the advantage of no one knows what you look like. And me, I wouldn't want that type of success. I'll be honest with you. If people recognize me in the street, I wouldn't come out of my house or the apartment. Not that I'm shy, but a lot of people just don't like this sort of thing. I'm one of them. VTubing, to me, is very good to get into. But be careful. You gotta know your machine. You gotta study the market. I mean study the market. Before I did my first video, which I think was only like 4 or 5 minutes long, I did 2 months and about 30, 40 experiments on it. Even so, it was primitive as hell. But I remember what the VTubers were saying, or those giving advice. Put it out. It can't be perfection. Ultimately get something out there. And that's what I did. I got something out there, and it wasn't perfection. Still not. And then, from personal experience, I tried using a script. But I'm not an actress. It was so terrible. But now I just have a few notes that I memorize and just go with the flow. I've gotten better. I'm doing Lobby's last videos just in one take. And believe me, that's you gotta do that. Now, people think that streaming is easy, and it looks easy at first. You see Iron Mouse, or a lot of the others there. They say, I could do that. Yeah, you can do it for 5 minutes. But can you do it to 3, 4, 5 hours? Some of them do 8 hours. Try doing it then. Well, that's not so easy now. You're going to find something to talk about. But it's nice if you have thousands of people in chat typing away, and you can interact with them. But guess what? When you start off on this, you're not going to be getting thousands of people in chat. You may not be getting anyone. Maybe you have 1 or 2 views. Oh, just 1 or 2 views. But you bet no. The show must go on. It doesn't matter 1 person in the audience or 1,000. You gotta give it your best. Try it. Before you get on Twitch or Kick, I think that's a new one too. Do it. Do a game for 8 hours. Do a game for 2-3 hours. Record it on OBS. Walk away from it for a couple of days, but take a look at it. And I will tell you some horrible things of what you need to improve. That's how I know everyone wants to be perfect when they start off with, but it's just not going to happen. Most people, most famous YouTubers, cover their early stuff up. I need my stuff out there. I'm not a famous YouTuber, so what's the point? In that, it's not as easy as it looks. My primer is this. Know the market. I didn't know X, and I didn't know Twitter, and I'm behind the curve here. 90 videos, and this is just stupid that I'm now just exploring how to get into them. But I've seen enough of Twitch now to know that the skills there are different than the skills I'm using here. These are short commentary videos. That's one thing. Unscripted, really. But go on our stream. Whoa, that's a different skill set. And I'm a little worried about it, but I'm going to try it. I think I've learned enough now, at least to be adequate. I mean, I don't want to stream and I see no one there. I mean, but that's it. You have to be prepared to failure. If you're the type that just cannot take it, don't go. If you're the type that can't take criticism, this is the wrong business, because this place is full of trolls. So, know your machine, know the market, experiment, make sure you know what you're doing, then do it. Then prepare for failure. Because you're more than likely going to fail. Let's be honest with you. You're probably not good enough. I mean, I know that's horrible, but you try out for the drama team, drama club, and it takes a while to realize you're not good enough. You try out for the track team, you're not fast enough. You try out for the football team, you're not big enough. I mean, a lot of people, these are, it's a specialized skill set that talk for a long time, be original, be clever, and be tough enough to take the blowback. It's a skill set. Most people, vast majority, do not have. That's why it's only a small bunch that succeed. But there's a story here, I'm going to tell you. Full of downers I'm giving here. There was this author, this woman. She was on welfare. She had been a failure. She had a broken marriage. She had kids she asked for support. She had been on welfare. But she typed in this story. She sent it to 24 publishers. Didn't hear anything. She sent it to 25th publisher. Didn't hear anything. But that publisher had a daughter. He brought the stuff home. The daughter was looking through her stuff. And he saw this manuscript. It was J.K. Rowling's. It was the first Harry Potter book. She saw it and she said, Daddy, you gotta read this. This is dynamite. And of course, the guy liked it. He published it. And J.K. Rowling's is a huge success. Of billionaires. Did you know why 24 others didn't give her a call back? Because they never read it. That's why. It takes a little bit of luck. Rowling owns that little girl an awful lot. And sometimes these VTubers, and most of them will admit, they need a little bit of luck. So you could try, and it'll probably fail. But if you don't try, you'll fail automatically. Remember that too. Okay, this is Polly, of a Spooky Polly, saying bye. Oh, please subscribe.